Howdy fellow modelers, just a pretty quick video. I'm not going to subject you to my mug today because this isn't going to be very long, but I did the video of my old models, and this is just a quick addendum to that. For some reason I forgot two of them, and I kind of like these two. First one is this Tamiya 37 millimeter anti-tank gun. This was one of those little tiny kits. I'm sure everybody's seen it, but I really enjoyed building this one, and I like the way it turned out. I never really did much with Panzer Gray, but this one turned out pretty good, weathered it up nicely. The only thing I didn't do any like metal wear on it, like chipping or anything, so I may do that just for the practice and just to sharpen it up a little bit, but it turned out pretty nice, and you know, I don't know, I kind of like it still after all these years. You know, has the operating deals. I think I was going to do this as I was going to do a little diorama with it, or a vignette. I don't know if you can see it, but right here I put a partially ejected shell in there, and you know, I don't know why I did that. It's kind of hanging out. It's painted brass, and you know, looks pretty groovy, I guess. So anyway, that was one of them that I forgot to add, and I may sharpen that one up a bit, maybe revisit it. But the other one that I forgot to put in here, and this is one of my favorites. I don't know how I forgot this one, but I really dug this one, and this is the Tamiya Schwimmwagen. And this was one of the later models that I built around the same time as that King Tiger that I did all the detail work to, and I was starting to get a little bit more into, you know, trying to improve on the detail and go for some realism. For instance, I made this flag for aerial identification out of tissue, as per the way Shepard Payne describes in one of his books. You just get some tissue and wet it with some super diluted white glue, fold it into shape, and then paint it. And then I added the tie rope kind of across it there to hold it down, and it really followed the contours of what was going on underneath pretty well. Then you know, I have the helmet hanging here by the strap. This guy's helmet, binoculars hanging by a strap, you know, around this rifle here. Don't know how realistic that is, or if they really do that, but it was just, you know, a way of practicing, you know, adding straps to stuff instead of just sticking it on there or just throwing it in the back seat or something. And then in the back seat there's some fuel cans, a rucksack of some type, and an MG34. You know, this one, the weathering turned out pretty nice on it, and I did get into some metal stuff. You may not be able to see it very well on the video, but right here I, you know, dry brushed some silver to kind of show from the soldier sliding over, you know, in and out of the vehicle over that side there, you know, just rubbing the paint off. No chipping. I don't know why I didn't do chipping back then, but I didn't. Back here I carved out where the it's like a screen, it's supposed to be like a screen vent type thing. Drilled out the exhaust, smoked those up a little bit, made the propeller assembly kind of worn out, like it dragged in sand and whatnot. The figures actually turned out pretty good for me. I'm not a really great figure painter, but these actually turned out pretty nice. The insignia turned out nice. I was able to get the edges, and these are just stock Tamiya figures, so you know, they're the detail's not bad for just stock figures. They actually turned out pretty nice. And this guy here is holding in a MP40, kind of in the direction of his driver, and that's probably not the smartest thing to do. But and I really doubt you can see, but I really tried some tonal variations on the flesh of the soldiers. Something I'd never really tried before. So, you know, it turned out pretty good. And this is just one of those models that I just really, I remember having a really good time building it, and I really liked the way it turned out. You know, so I figured I'd show that one off as one of my favorite builds from the old days. So anyway, that's just kind of an addendum to to my previous video on old models. So if I find anything else, I'll post some more stuff up, and hopefully you guys will find it interesting. But that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching this really quick video from Plastic Models by Regular Dude. See you guys next time.